everyone. My name is Denaya Shorter and I live here at Station House Condos. These were some of the Bay Area, or at least Oakland's first all-electric multifamily developments. Moved here about 9-10 months ago. Still getting the feel for everything, but I'd love to show you around. Let's check it out. Living here has definitely been a learning experience, but more than anything, it's really inspired me to think more deeply about my being able to purchase a home in the future, especially living here as a renter. You know, I was afforded this experience to be able to learn how to live in an all-electric home and definitely how to reap the benefits, especially regarding health, indoor air quality that disproportionately impacts my community. So being able to experience living here, having my family and friends over to experience and learn more about what living in an all-electric home looks like. Definitely wanting to purchase an EV vehicle in the future and seeing how that connects to my household, and definitely my work at the Ecology Center and with the city of Berkeley around electrification has really just exposed me to a wealth of knowledge and information about how beneficial to both my community and my health of my family is important in being able to live in an all-electric home. So here we have the water heater, and outside of a traditional water heater, this actually is a heat pump water heater. So at this top here, you can see the heat pump, and if you put your hand here, you can actually feel the cool air. So that's why they're usually in garages or basements, because they're taking the heat and cooling out the water that's held there. So this is the solar system that's connected to the solar panels that are on the roof. This is a 3-story building. And so we're renting, so we don't access the solar panels, but all of this is connected and makes it super energy efficient. And then here, I just noticed that is actually to be able to plug in an electric vehicle. So a little incentive for my next car purchase to maybe be an EV. So here we are in the kitchen, tons of electric, super energy efficient appliances, including this induction stove, which is a Bosch induction stove. So we're here in the kitchen. One of the biggest learning curves in this all-electric home has been learning to cook on an induction stove. My sister and I traditionally come from a background of a lot of using gas appliances. My family owns a restaurant, my brother's a chef, so cooking on gas is how we kind of came up. So we learned that a lot of our pots and pans, some of them worked, some of them didn't. We had to do the kind of magnet test and figured out that some of the existing pots and pans we had worked on this induction cooktop, and some of them we ended up having to purchase some new items. So that's been an experience. We've also learned the differences in how we cook certain dishes. The oil heats up differently. My brother's a chef and he enjoys cooking on this induction cooktop because he says it's a lot more efficient with some of his dishes. Oil heats up quicker, and he's just able to bring the dishes to life a little bit better. So lots of new experiences here with the induction cooktop. So while there's been a learning curve in learning to cook on the induction stove, it's been really cool to learn. I've been involved at the Ecology Center. I'm the Community Engagement Program Director at the Ecology Center. We've been supporting in this last year Berkeley's existing building electrification project, and a lot of other local initiatives to electrify Berkeley's buildings, homes, household, residential, multifamily. So learning alongside of having this experience at home has been interesting. But more than anything, definitely learning about the benefits of electrifying your home and using, for example, an induction stove over gas. Specifically from my community as a Black African American person, we are disproportionately impacted by indoor air quality. You can't see now, but outside we live really close to Highway 880, and we're already impacted by those emissions coming off of the highway. So inside really matters as far as our health. So being able to cook on an induction cooktop, eliminate the natural gas and those emissions inside the home is really important to improve our indoor air quality. So in addition to learning to cook, we also know that we are getting the benefits for our health, which is really, really important. So you can see here the vents connected to our electric heating and cooling system, so it keeps us cool in the summers and warm in the winters, and specifically really filters out the air, which is really important for indoor air quality. We really came in handy last summer during the smoky wildfire season to make sure that we were breathing in clean air inside of our home. And here on the second level, we have the electric washer and dryer here. So here we are on the third level, and this is our Nest. So this is connected to our air and heating. It's digital, connects to our phone, which is super convenient. So you can do heating, cooling here, set reminders, different kind of alerts. And then on the app, actually, you can set up notifications where it can alert you if anything is going wrong with the system to let you know you need to get it checked out by a professional. It's basically letting you know it's not being efficient and saving energy like it should be. We also get reminders to change our air filters to make sure that we're continuously circulating clean air indoors. And then has some other cool features that we like to use, such as turning the heating on right before we get home so that the house is heated up in the winter, or turning the cooling on before we get home in the summers, just from our phone. So that's a pretty cool electric digital feature of this home. Thank you so much for visiting and touring our home virtually. We hope you learned something and enjoyed, and
Green is the new black.
thank you.